Good morning, scholars. Welcome to your grammar workouts number 4. Let's go ahead and get started. I believe when we last left off, we did this sentence about oxygen and the Swedish chemist. Let's move on to our next sentence. This one's going to have a comma error and an Oxford comma error. Remember, that's that last comma when we're listing things before the conjunction. And usage error. And that is, which one do I use? Do I want to use there, or there, your or your, its or its? And then there's an abbreviation error. Here is your sentence. On our camping trip to Washington, there were trails to hike, lakes to kayak, and mountains to climb. Go ahead and pause the video right now. All right, welcome back, scholars. Let's see how you did. On our camping trip to Washington, 2 errors here. First, I need to spell out Washington. I don't want to abbreviate it like that. And I also need a comma because it's my little introduction. On our camping trip to Washington, comma. And then here is my usage error. I want there as it pertains to location as opposed to this one, which means ownership. And then hike. Now we're starting to list things. There were trails to hike, comma, lakes to kayak, and here is my Oxford comma, the last comma in a list before the and. All right, next up, we could use parentheses or we could use em dashes. And here's what the em dash looks like. The em dash is 2 hyphens. I really like this punctuation because it's so versatile. You could use it for like parentheses. You could use it instead of a semicolon. You could use it instead of commas. You could even use it for like a colon for listing things. You could just use it for just about anything. We're also going to have another comma error and an end punctuation error. So here we go. If someone took away all your senses, sight, touch, hearing, smell, taste, what do you think life would be like? Go ahead and pause the video now, grab a partner, and see how you do. Okay, scholars, so there's 2 ways you could have done this. First, you could use the em dash. And here's the em dash, which is 2 hyphens combined together. So if someone took away all your senses, and now I'm going to be listing things, sight, comma, touch, comma, hearing, comma, smell, comma, taste, and then here is my final em dash. What do you think life would be like? And then I need to have my end punctuation. This is a question, so I need a question mark. So if you choose to use the em dash, that's one way you could do it. But in lieu of the em dash, you could also use the parentheses. You see here, parentheses begins, parentheses closes. I've got all of my commas here, and then my end punctuation. So in the future, when you guys are writing, try using the em dash. All right, final sentence. I've got a comma error, another abbreviation error, another comma error, and a spelling error. Let's see how we can do here. The Minoan civilization, which lasted for 2,000 years on the island of Crete, developed a rich and prosperous culture beginning around 6,000 BC. Good luck, scholars. Pause the video here. Welcome back. Let's see if you guys got most of these. So first I need to have my commas for in a positive or the fact of a sentence. So the Minoan civilization, comma, which lasted for years on the island of Crete, comma. Remember, this is a fact that I could take out. And so I need to have a comma at the beginning and a comma at the end. 2000 needs to have a comma. And moving on over here, developed a rich and prosperous culture. I need a comma here. Now, some of you might be asking, how come I don't have a comma for 6,000 BCE? Well, that's because we don't use commas for dates. If, for example, look at 2020, we're in the year 2020, we don't put a comma in that either. Or if it was 1947, we don't put a comma. But this was not properly abbreviated before common error, or era, excuse me. That needs to have a dot or a period after each abbreviation there. And you don't need to have an extra one here. This one works as the abbreviation and the period. Well, there you go, scholars. Thank you for participating, and I hope you guys learned something good today. I will be talking to you guys soon. I can't wait to see you all.